XYZ with Erik Zachary. It's Monday. We all back. Yes. Audrey has returned to us from your Minneapolis barn wedding.
Yeah, it was in a barn.
Was it really in a barn?
Yeah, it was. I knew it was going to be. I called it.
How was it? How was the wedding?
It was lovely. It was really, really sweet. My cousin and her husband are the most adorable couple ever.
I don't want to hear about that part. What's the craziest thing that happened at the wedding?
Honestly, nothing all that crazy happened. It was pretty chill. It was really sweet. I'm sorry. I know I don't have anything crazy to say.
Live for the show, live for entertainment.
The barn caught fire.
I don't know what happens
Someone
at
jump
a wedding.
on a pig and ride it around? Or?
No, there was no animals.
What do they use the barn for?
Yeah,
events.
I don't know much about barns.
It's just an event barn. It's not like multi-purposed.
Well, yeah, obviously. What do you think?
You mean obviously?
Yeah, I guess. Okay, so I was trying to explain to these guys that if you're going to a wedding in Minnesota, it's like either at like a hotel or at a barn.
I would imagine more like the VFW Lodge. Like that's what I picture.
I have been to a wedding.
That's what I'm saying.
That's like...
All right. XYZ with Erik Zachary. XYZ with Erik Zachary. It's your XYZ ENT Entertainment Report, all brought to you by Agland's Best. Ariana Grande has publicly announced that she will be stepping out of the spotlight due to an increase in public scrutiny of her body image.
Yes. So Ariana Grande is kind of taking some time away. She was supposed to be in Sunday in the Park with George on the West End, the Broadway show. She stepped down from that. She's saying that after her Eternal Sunshine tour.
She has a couple more dates left on the tour,
She's going to kind of take a step back from visibility because she's trying to leave healthily and happily. Yeah. I guess,
Look, I want to be very careful here because obviously it's never okay to comment on someone's body image like that.
Right.
This isn't new. She's been getting this pretty much her whole life, but especially since she started playing Glinda in Wicked, where she lost or visibly at least assumed lost more weight for.
Yes.
And people started to be like, "Are you okay?" But now this is coming after someone who is a advocate for rectifying eating disorders, right?
Yes.
This is someone saying, "Hey, I'm not coming for you to comment on your body. I know what this looks like. I've gone through it. I'm genuinely really concerned." And that racked up thousands of retweets and likes and comments and everything. And I think that's what really caused this. Is like you're not just getting fans that are like, "Oh, are you okay?" in a comment section.
Yeah.
You're getting professionals that are like, I'm really genuinely concerned.
Yeah. I think that whatever's happening with Ariana Grande is nobody's business other than her own. I think that it's okay to say that something is clearly not super
exactly
okay.
Like we want to be careful, optically. I think we're all kind of on the same page that there's a genuine concern, right? You wouldn't be getting this amount of scrutiny if there wasn't.
Sure.
That said, I don't think it's ever in the history of celebrities helped when fans are like, "We're worried about you." Like, name anyone. That doesn't usually fix the situation.
Yeah.
This is something she needs to work with herself or her team or her family.
Yep.
And I can only hope those people are also not just enabling whatever may be happening.
Yes.
Sure.
And if she is perfectly healthy, I mean, we're just seeing camera angles. Who's to say? You know.
Right.
But again, that's something that needs to happen privately. So I'm glad that she is not also, because also it would be a bad move for the fans just to kind of disappear too.
Yeah.
So this is her saying, I'm stepping out. I just need to take some time for myself and figure out my own life. So we support you, Ariana, and we hope you're okay.
Absolutely.
Mom's hot take on XYZ with Erik Zachary. It's all brought to you by T-Mobile. It's better over here. Find out how at T-Mobile.com/magenta status. My mom recently started using ChatGPT. And
Will you let me explain?
I kind of need to prop this up a little bit. I encouraged her because she's been sending out emails and different things. I'm like, this is really good to help you just like proofread. Like, you're a good writer. Punctuation, maybe not your strong suit. So like, just throw it through here.
Right.
And she's like, cool. And then she started to get into that world of like, let me start asking ChatGPT for advice. Little dangerous, but again,
whatever.
Usually the advice it provides is being drawn from, proper articles and whatnot.
Sure.
Now she's just generating photos of our family that never were taken.
Right.
Wait. Okay, so I saw something on Facebook. I saw a friend of a friend who generated like all these jobs, and I'm like, she didn't do all that stuff. So I thought, oh man, I'll try it. So I just put in there, flight attendant, radio, blah blah blah, dog walker, and I selected 5 photos to go with it, and it came off like magic.
No, okay, so
Okay,
hang on.
hold on. Yeah,
First of all,
put a
I
pin
don't
in
know
that
about
real
magic.
quick.
Pause. She's doing the trend that was a thing like 5 months ago, where
Yes.
people were like, "These are all of my characteristics of who I am as a person."
Yeah.
Yes.
But the first time she generated, she did put a real photo of her in there.
Right.
Yeah.
So it actually looks like her, like as a flight attendant and as an on-air host and all
Right,
these different
right.
things that she's done over the years. But it's like a mother, and then there's 2 random children.
And she only has you.
Not only does she not have 2 kids,
Right.
neither of them is
Are
me.
you? Yeah, so she's
then
just hugging 2
she's like,
random people.
They're
Dog
also
mo-
like 8.
She's like
Yeah.
dog mom, and it's not our dogs.
Right.
And I was like, what?
All right, so let me explain. So that happened, and I was like, okay, it's just funny. I'll just put it up, right?
I said, whose
The
kids
minute-
are these? I commented.
No, the first I ignored your comment, but Jordan's mom had me. I am home alone.
Right.
I am home all alone,
Yes.
and I have not laughed in days.
Yeah.
And I couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah,
at your mom.
yeah. Oh,
I
oh,
have
at
to
my mom.
thank her someday.
Okay.
She was like, "Wait, I was thinking the same thing."
About whose children are those?
Yes.
So
So I want to
couldn't
talk
stop.
about, like, I think there's something going on Facebook right now, because around the time you put out like the second photo that you did with AI, my uncle sent this photo to my parents.
Yeah,
So I believe that there's
it's
some
just a
sort
trend
of
that's going
push.
around.
Yeah, there's a trend for
Right.
But-
Okay, got
okay,
it.
so
There's
then
like a, yeah.
She gets all this flack for it. Again, trying to be sensitive to what my mom and me are going through right now. I'm like, if you need to do this because it's cathartic, do you. That's fine.
Sure, yeah.
So she regenerates one, but she uses, anyone who's ever used an AI, if you use the same thread, it's just the photos are going to get worse and worse and worse.
Right.
So this time she uploads an actual photo that is a real picture of my father, me, and my mom.
Yes.
3 of us, right? And that is our nuclear family.
Right.
And it does the worst cartoon-esque version of me, of my dad, of her. But this is the part I didn't even notice until you pointed
I
out,
spelled
Jordan.
my name wrong.
No, you spelled my name wrong.
Yeah,
I know,
you spelled your son's
but I
name
regenerated and I said put it to a K, and I just didn't post it. I was just like,
Sure.
It's just it's the way that it you have now 3 children, 3 AI children.
Yes, yeah.
None of which
are Eric, because like it looks like you and your husband. That
And
does not look
There's
like Eric.
one like
not.
friend of a friend. He'll text me, I won't respond. That is
Right,
the dynamic of our relationship.
yeah.
And he's like, "What skincare routine are you using?" Post a picture of
That's
me, which is funny.
hilarious.
But I'm like your mother never has done anything embarrassing. Like I've seen
Right.
your mom pass out drunk at parties before. So now I'm getting defensive over my
Crazy.
own mom.
Yeah.
Right. Her use of AI,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
poor use of AI.
Like you want to generate
should
some
have known
photos.
it was coming down the pipe.
You want to put stuff up, Mom? That's cool. But I if you're gonna continue, we got to go through a little
No,
seminar,
that
and I'm
would-
gonna teach you how to use it better.
just post the photos that you put in the
no,
generator.
because this is cool. Eric
No,
does
it's
look
not.
like a
No, it's
cartoon.
not cool.
It's
That's the problem. Like that's why we're
it's
having this
pretty
intervention.
rough.
It's not cool.
Eric, you look like
Not Eric.
you look like the Jetson little boy.
Oh, you just
Elroy.
She just
It
made
looks
another
like
one.
you took a picture of Eric at like 14 and was like, age this man.
Yeah, differently.
Also,
That's
you have like a
funny.
sticky note that says "Dog Mom" and it's over my shoulder, not the dog's.
Right. It looks like you are the dog mom.
All right, but like I get kudos because I'm
No,
old.
clearly you're a dog
No,
mom
you-
too.
Yes,
You
I
hear the
am.
dogs in the
Yeah.
background, but yeah.
And I really appreciated everything that AI did for me this weekend.
Sloane's upset. I can hear her barking
Yeah,
in the
Yeah, even the
background.
Sloane's
dogs
losing
don't
it.
They're like,
like.
please stop doing this.
Yeah, they don't like what
Also,
you're doing.
whose home are we in front of? That looks like it's in Pasadena. That is not your house.
There's so many problems with this. I'd say stop doing this. I love you.
If you're gonna do it, I need to teach you how to put better prompts in.
I would stop. I would just post photos you have.
Okay.
No, I'm
right.
not stopping.
You know what? If you're gonna
Jordan,
do
I
it
might
next,
do one of your wedding photos.
Please, you will get blocked. Don't worry. We will block you swiftly.
of the wedding that she wasn't invited
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
XYZ with Eric Zachary, Mom's hot take. If you want to see these pictures,
No, just try it. It's really cool.
we're
I
gonna throw
like
them
it.
up. Mom's hot take. It's all brought to you by T-Mobile. It's better over here. Find out how at T-Mobile.com/magenta status. Lollapalooza just went down over the weekend. The major multi-artist festival drew a couple 100,000 fans at
Yeah.
least over the weekend in Chicago. A lot of videos came out of it. The one that's drawing our attention is a bag of urine being passed through the crowd.
Or what at least appears to
Yes.
be urine.
So this seems to be an ongoing story, whether it's Noah Khan fans or
Right.
when Taylor was at the Eras tour, that
Yeah.
people are just so against having to lose their spot at a barricade or wherever, that they're like, well, I'll just defecate here, or I'll soil myself here.
Yeah.
That now it's just becoming like okay to pee into a bag and then expect like, oh, can we pass this back to the garbage?
No, it is not becoming okay. We need to stop these people. Don't photo or video the stuff that's going on. We need to find these people and they need to be dealt with. This is disgusting.
What do you mean dealt with?
And kicked out.
Okay.
Kick these people out. Why are we making this a trend to do and pee yourself instead of using a bathroom?
I don't think it's a trend. I think that just parasocial relationships have gotten so intense. Like it's so but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to, but you know what I'm saying.
I'm first of all not okay. Like if you gotta go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom.
Just
Leave
go to
your
the bathroom.
spot.
Well, it's just never that deep.
It's never, but there's part of me that's like, if you really gotta go, why are you making it visible? Like, just pee your pants. Like, no one's going to know. I'm just saying. Like,
he said, handle it like an adult.
I'm saying, at least hide it if you're gonna be an awful person.
No, that's okay. We're done.
9 different home goods, TJ Maxx's, Marshalls, or Ross's variations of. That's how many different stores I went to yesterday.
Okay.
I'm trying to find this item that is trending on TikTok, and I guess it has been for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
First of all, I think it's absurd that there's this many Halloween decorations out already, right? But
Okay.
A couple days ago, like my girlfriend and I's love language is like trying to get something for someone else. Like at times you
Gift
don't
giving.
Yeah, but no, it's not gift giving. It's like doing something or an act of service or a gift. Not when it's expected. Not when it's a birthday.
Be gift giving.
That's you're just explaining gift giving.
Yeah, but that's not like our love language. Anyway, that's
Okay.
I'm just saying like that. I just like that's something I always want to do, and it's like something I noticed that she sent me in an Instagram video. And it's this little ghost, this little porcelain ghost holding a Diet Coke can.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And
That's specific.
It's like a cute, spooky.
I get it.
All the girlies drink Diet Coke. That's like her thing.
Yeah.
And she sent this to me like weeks ago, and I don't know why I got reminded of it yesterday. But long story short, my mom and I had a really, really hard morning yesterday. And I was like, we need to give ourselves a task. Let's go do something, right?
Okay, yeah.
To go find this little ghost with a Diet Coke. And I guess, like, if you're hearing this, maybe you know, if you're hearing this and you have access to one and you're the plug, DM me right now.
Do you want me to DM
No,
you?
there's different. They're on Etsy, but there's like, they're not the real ones. People are trying to glom onto this.
Okay, got it.
And like remake them with
Got
their
it.
own
This one's
pottery
on
skills.
eBay.
There's knockoff ones.
Yes, but no, I want the task of like having said I found one either like at a Home Goods
you're
or
like, look at all the effort that I
treasured
put
find.
into
Yeah.
finding
The real
this.
deal.
it's a
is what you
ghost
want.
hunt, but it's
Yeah.
like it's dumb. After 4 different TJ Maxx's, which all start to blur together, by the way.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm asking before I can even get the words out to the associate. I'm like, hey, have you seen that? And she goes, the ghost of the Diet Coke. No, we don't have any.
Wow.
And I'm like,
okay.
all right, listen, Sarah. But then I'm like, wait, the way you answered tells me you probably pocketed it behind one of these shelves too. And I've never, I don't know, I don't go through Home Goods like that. So like, they're not very organized. So then part of me is like,
No.
maybe one's hiding on one of these shelves and you have to go through all these different aisles.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's a
People do
Home
that.
Goods.
Yeah. So I was not successful in finding this ghost with a Diet Coke. My girlfriend doesn't listen to the show, so she doesn't know that this is happening at all. She doesn't know
Gotcha, okay.
that I spent, and my mom, to her credit, 6 hours going between these stores trying to find it.
wow.
Yeah.
I did find a different ghost that they're calling the Diva Ghost, which is hard to find as well.
Okay.
And so I think what I'm going to do in the
Rare
interim
pick.
is I bought that and I'm going to give it to her with like a Diet Coke and be like, this is to hold you over, but I want you
Okay,
to know
yeah.
the search is happening.
Got you. Okay. So this kind of reminds me of like back when I was like a huge sneakerhead, right? And you have to go through like a verification process. Now, you said that there are knockoffs out there. Like, I'm looking at this online. You can go to Walmart and get one for $8
It's
right
not,
now.
but it's not Walmart.
But it's not that.
No, that's a reseller. Like that's so
Okay.
you can't go into Walmart. That's like, and then look at them. Any of them are going to get shipped to you like, and it take 3 or 4 weeks. These people are just doing rackets now.
Right, yeah, because like
You
you go
just-
on eBay, some are like $37, some are $70.
Right.
Like, what?
To me, it's not the. I could go get one made. I could probably task Audrey with this, and she'd make a better one because you're that crafty.
Sure.
It's more about like, oh, I remembered this, and I'm really trying hard to find this for you.
So what is
Right.
the criteria? Like, what makes this the legitimate sneaker for you?
It's specific. You could tell there's a difference when you really start to look at the ones that people have posted like on TikTok and Instagram. It's
Okay.
clearly
Well,
remakes.
I've seen that. I am agreeing with you there, but you can buy them on eBay.
I might.
Yeah,
yesterday it was more about me trying to find it that day.
Sure.
And bring it to her.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, this is a long-winded way of saying that I was trying to be a good boyfriend and I failed.
I mean, there are people that this is all they do.
They wake up, they're there, they know what day the truck gets there.
No, yeah, exactly.
But all for a ghost with a Diet Coke. So if you're hearing this and you really want to help a guy out because you like the show, or you also have gone through something really hard with your family, and I just need a small win right now, and you know where I can get one of these actual Home Good or TJ Maxx ghost with a Diet Coke, please DM me. XYZ content on Instagram. At the beginning of the week, we like to do little tips, tricks, reminders to keep yourself in the best headspace as possible. Life is hard. Obviously, we have ebbs and flows, but it's really easy just to keep yourself centered. Really easy. It's really hard. At the beginning of the work week, we like to do these little tips, tricks, reminders. We call it your mental health moment. Things to help you have the best week possible, be the best version of yourself. And today's reminder, Jordan?
Exercise and volunteering is the thing I want to talk about. Basically, when I'm feeling anxious, feeling depressed, I always try to force myself to go for a run. And I'm not saying everybody, has the time or resources to exercise, but, moving your body, doing something out of the regular routine, breaking up the monotony really helps. And then if you can, I'd say go volunteer, because there are times when I'm like, oh my God, the world is against me, everything revolves around me. Second, I help somebody who's less fortunate than I am, I'm like, okay, none of that stuff is actually true. So.
Yeah. I mean, I think the words that I was trying to find earlier are when you take care of your community takes care of you too.
Yeah. And there's so many ways to do that. Even if you don't have the time per se right this second or the money per se, like smiling at someone on the street, holding a door for someone, like those little acts of service that people just think, oh yeah, anyone does that.
Right.
That's what I've seen the most response to is like just being kind to people on the street that you don't know for no other reason than like, hey, you also live in the same place I do.
Right.
Audrey flew a discount airline, and before we get into whatever happens, I'm sure I'm going to just get riled up. I want to say I don't have an issue with budget airlines, right? I understand that travel is a privilege and that not everyone has the money to fly the most convenient flight or, one of the majors like United, American, Delta, whatever it may be.
Right.
That said, I do have, just because my mom taught aviation safety.
You grew up in United Airlines as well.
Yeah, but she was an emergency procedures instructor.
Right.
I do, without naming specific airlines, have real concerns with how some of these aviation operators maintain their aircraft.
Right.
So that's where some of my issue comes from. It's not just like the bus culture of cheaper flights that can happen.
Wasn't
That
that's not a concern of mine.
But yeah, clearly, Audrey, you'll take whatever.
I'll take whatever, and I think that's okay.
It is.
However, I am realizing now that I don't even know where to start here. Now that I have jobs that are important to get to, I do think that I need to start getting more reliable flights. So let me tell you the story about what happened, right?
Yep.
So I got back to my parents' house in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Yep.
Found out that they just so happened to be driving my brother home to college on the same day that I had a flight back. So I'm joking around with them all weekend. I'm like, you guys want to pick me up from the airport when you get there? Like, because we're going to the same place, whatever. They're packing. They're ready to go. They were going to leave at 10. It's 10:15 on Sunday. And I get a notification on my phone that my flight has been canceled for no reason.
Yeah.
They just
Who are you flying?
it.
Sun Country?
Yes, I was flying Sun Country. So I was like,
Care Bear airline?
You have to wait for me. So I ended up, instead of, my flight was supposed to be at 2:30. Instead of lounging around, going to the mall, doing all of the things that I wanted to do yesterday, I had to shower, pack, and get in the car with my mom, my dad, my brother, and his girlfriend.
And road trip home instead.
And road trip home, which thank God. Thank you, Mom and Dad. Thank you for taking me.
Well, I think you're also just lucky your brother also lives in the same city you do.
No, literally,
so
I'm so lucky because you know what? I tried to get the soonest flight out, like just switch my flight. It wasn't until today at 6 p.m.
That's crazy. My issue with some of these budget airlines, and I'm not saying every time, but a lot of the times, if you have enough notice, the difference between a basic economy United, Delta, or American ticket is not any more than Frontier or Sun, Care Bear Airlines,
whatever,
Country Airlines. Like, I get it. If you're doing a last minute flight and things spike or one airline cancels flights and everyone shifts to another,
right.
This is not a catch-all, be-all. If you want to be on a plane, take the option that's available to you.
Right.
But I think when you just start searching the budget airlines first, because you're just under the assumption that the other ones are always going to cost more.
That's not what I'm doing.
When's the last time you have booked your own United, Delta, or American ticket?
I used to fly Delta and United
What happened?
exclusively.
What happened?
I started paying rent.
Okay. Because I'm looking at flights right now to Minneapolis, and it's $67 to fly there on United or Delta.
When?
Wow.
Tomorrow.
No.
I'm looking at the rates.
No.
Looking at it right now. He's
Sun
on
Country,
Google.
and yeah, some of them might have some fees attacked, but like Sun Country, like at best is like $10 cheaper.
No.
Right.
I will give you a
not that
$10
much.
bill
No.
to fly the friendly skies.
I just love so much that you were talking all this ish to your family, like, haha, you gotta go.
No, I
I'm
was
gonna
like,
lounge.
haha, it's so funny. You guys have to do this stupid long drive.
Wow.
And then I had to do the stupid long drive
And then
too.
you ate your words.
And then
you were
we-
quiet in that whole ride, weren't you?
packed in there like sardines.
I-
It
that's-
smelled
that's-
like McDonald's the whole time.
People love to preach Southwest and all these
Right.
others, and it's like, first of all, any airline can have the same issues. Like, I hate when someone's like, well, this one always cancels because of weather. It's like they all cancel because of weather. Or
Right.
Yeah.
baggage. There's always
Yeah.
issues.
Yeah.
But ultimately, you're going to find the most success rate with the three majors. There's a reason they're the three biggest airlines in the United States.
Reliability.
XYZ with Erik Zachary. That is it for us today on the show. I am aware that you both want to revisit my pursuit of this ghost with a Diet Coke.
I think
it's a little spooky decoration that they have at Home Goods or TJ Maxx or Michael's, which it's like the same company that owns all these places.
Sure.
But, I guess it kind of went TikTok viral the last 2 years, but it's also starting to pick up steam again. My girlfriend is really not like the trinket type.
Okay.
She'll occasionally find something. She's like, oh, that's really cute. And like send it to me on Instagram. And I was just like, oh, I'm going to pocket this. Remember this. And yesterday I was trying to keep myself busy. I'm like, let me go try to find this for her.
Right.
Little did I know that I look like the biggest dumb boy walking in to talk to TJ Maxx staff. They're like, huh, you want the Diet Coke ghost?
Yeah.
Try coming on
Right.
Tuesday when the trucks come and give us a call ahead of time.
Right,
And I'm like,
they're like,
what?
haha, loser.
Like, is this like a PlayStation 5?
I think to some people, yes. And that's where I'm like, okay, I'm seeing the discrepancy of prices when you online shop for this thing.
Because people
Yeah.
are taking advantage of it being a trend, so they're just recreating. I mean, it's nothing special. It's a little porcelain or resin ghost holding a Diet Coke. And,
Right.
you know, the girlies that love their Diet Coke, like, I get why you would want this on your desk.
Yeah.
My thing is, it's less about, yes, could I just go buy a dupe or a remake online? Sure. Part of it was I really wanted the challenge of finding it for her
Yes.
from Home Goods and being like, look what I found. I don't even think she's aware, by the way, when she sent it to me, because she has no idea I've been doing this. She doesn't listen to the show, so she won't know.
Right. Right.
I don't think when she sent it to me, she's even aware that it's like a viral trend or hard
yeah,
to
she's
find.
like, haha, this is so cute.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
She's like that. Like, I could probably go buy her an Etsy version and she'd be like, oh my God, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
My issue is like, now I kind of have a personal vendetta against the Etsy shoppers that are trying to make a quick buck
Oh.
because they're making their own version that they're 3D printing or something.
Sure.
That,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been a long time since I've gone in pursuit of something that's hard to find. Because like
Sure,
for me, if I
yeah,
buy
yeah.
something, convenience is everything. If it's not next day on Amazon, I look for a different version
Right,
of it.
right. Like you're not. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Not
So,
getting it. But
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, how big do you want it?
Well, they come in different sizes.
Yeah, no, like there's so many different things, and so many people are selling them and remaking them. Is Coca-Cola involved in this at all?
That's
like,
my question.
That's my question.
I'm like, I don't know. I found one on Facebook Marketplace, but it's the Coke version, not the Diet Coke.
Yes.
And I was even like, oh, maybe I can have. Literally just went through my head. Maybe Audrey will want to help me paint this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I reached out to her and she goes, I'm very clear in my post. This is only for a trade for the Diet Coke version. I am not selling this.
Oh, there's
I
Pokemon
told
cards
you
out
these
here.
people are scary.
They're crazy,
They're
man.
Okay, so
scary.
like you can't just bring a Coke Heavy home. You got to have the Diet Coke.
Well, that's what she drinks. She doesn't
Sure,
drink Coke
okay.
Heavy.
Got you.
A
Okay.
Coke Heavy is crazy. XYZ with Erik Zachary. That's it for us today on the show. Jordan, say goodbye.
I'll talk to you later.
Audrey, say see ya.
See ya.
To Budget Airlines.
Okay.
And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.